What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. Nigga, what's my name, nigga? What's my name? I'm gonna make you say my name like you a bad bitch, you know? Huh? Alright, chill. That's too freaked out. But that's your boy, JD from that motherfucking low end. Not that motherfucking slow end, you feel me? And we back at it again with reactions, bro. We finna react to like 10 videos, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna get political. We gonna start it off with the basketball video. Why can't freak athletes shoot? That is a great question, bro.
Let me ask you a question. What do the Thompson twins, Zion Williamson, Giannis, and Ben Simmons all have in common?
Shit broke.
They are freak athletes. 6'6" to 7 feet tall.
That too.
Explosive, fast, strong, and can jump out of the gym. And yet none of them came into the league as reliable shooters. Some still struggle badly from mid-range and three. But why? I have a theory, and it's not about mechanics, it's not about talent, it's not about they just can't shoot. It's about...
Wait, before he say his theory, this is my theory.
Man, shut your...
I feel like freak athletes can't shoot, which they very much can. They shoot better than the average person. Like a freak athlete who can't shoot can probably shoot better than your average person at the fucking rec league gym or LA Fitness. But yeah, why they can't shoot in the NBA? I didn't mean to quotation mark the NBA, but because bro, their whole life, bro, when you're a 6'7" freak athlete, you know how to handle the ball and get downhill. What the fuck are you shooting the ball for? Like, you get so good at that aspect of your game, you forget you gotta actually shoot. You feel me? So like when you get to a higher level, it's a hard adjustment, you know, because it's new. It's new. You're not used to this. You're used to just blowing past a nigga, dunking the fuck out of him, blow past a nigga, laying the shit out of him and his teammate. Like, when you get to the NBA, it's you. Like, you're guarding you. It's a nigga. It's another 6'7" athletic defender in front of you, and you got to try to get around him. Now you gotta, you know, you gotta adjust. And you know, I just feel like, you know, all the people, well, not all of them, most of the people that he named just need time to adjust. Like, or they gotta really want to adjust, bro, because shooting is all about confidence, gang. Confidence and repetition, bro. Like, I know these niggas are getting their reps in at the end of the day because they're pros. I hope so. I pray so. But yeah, it's just time, confidence, and repetition, bro. Like, that shit gonna come.
Development. The theory is simple. They've been freak athletes their entire lives.
See, what the fuck? That's crazy. He's literally finna say what I just said, word for word. What the fuck?
From the time they were 10 years old, they were stronger than everyone, faster than everyone, and could jump higher than everyone.
Like,
so what do? They play to their strengths.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Like,
if I can just run past you and dunk on you for 30 minutes,
I'm doing it every single time.
Why would I need a pull-up jumper?
Like,
if I can score 30 points in the paint without ever taking a contested shot,
bitch don't jump.
I spend hours mastering footwork and shot creation.
You feel me?
They dominated by force, and domination hides weaknesses. When you're scoring 25 to 30 a game, just bullying people, nobody's telling you that your jumper is a long-term problem, and that's because you're winning. You're getting ranked. You're getting it.
That's a fact. You're getting ranked, you're getting praised, you're getting the glory, and niggas are dick sucking the fuck out of that potential, nigga. When you 6'7", 6'8", an athlete, doing this shit in high school, dominating, showing your athleticism, bro. That's what the NBA loves, bro. Fucking athletes, bro. Freak athletes who can, like, are decent at basketball, are good at basketball, or decent at basketball. Because they want to take that potential and try to turn you into a superstar. Someone who can sell tickets. Someone who's entertaining to watch. Someone who's going to bring more viewers. Like, you know, no one, like, skill is cool. See, this is, okay. See, this is why, this right here is a big reason of why the traditional point guard spot is dying. And it's going to be dead in the next couple of years if no change happens. We're going taller and taller year by year in the league, bro. Like, this draft class is about to fuck shit up. AJ the Monster, fucking, what's boy from North Carolina, his ass, like, fucking abusers. It's so many, like, now the game of basketball is just evolving, constantly evolving, where niggas are getting just more skilled and more skilled at, you know, niggas my height, 6'9", 6'7", 6'8", are dribbling the ball, bringing it up the court, hezzy pull, roll, curl cross, tween, get downhill, dime. Like, you know, why would I have a 6'1" point guard when I can get a 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" point guard that can do everything that the 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" point guard can do? And he's bigger, he's taller, damn near, he's a step slower, a step or two slower than the 6'1" guard. It just doesn't make any more sense. And at the end of the day, the 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guard, him doing everything that the 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" guard is doing at his size and stature, is giving the NBA more, it's more entertaining to watch. It's giving the NBA more ticket sales. It's, you know, it's just more entertaining to watch. But my problem with that is that 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guy doesn't always have the same IQ as the 6'1", 6'2", 6'5", 5'11" point guard, because that 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6', that big guard didn't have to go through and adjust to the game of basketball the same way that 5'11", 6 foot, 6'3" guard had to, you know. You know, like, from most of those short guards have been small their whole lives, so they had their whole lives to, you know, cater their game to fucking learn the game of basketball to be efficient and effective on the court. So, you know, opposed to that, you know, big guard that probably either A, was short and hit a growth spurt, and, you know, I feel as though when that happens, most of your time is more so just learning skill, you know, just getting better and just getting skilled, opposed to those short guys. Because, you know, all right, bro, I'm over yapping, but it's just, it all connects, bro. Like, opposed to the short, all right, look, the tall guy, bro. Usually 9 times out of 10, a tall nigga, you're gonna start off playing big man and then evolve to a forward and then evolve to a guard. Those are a lot of skills to learn. And while you're learning all of those skills, it's like, how do I put this? Obviously, you're learning basketball as you play it, but you don't have that same, you know, time span and like, experience as that small guard, because the small guard, he's been a point guard his whole life. So, you know, he's pretty much just sharpening his skills, making sure everything is sharp, learning how to get that floater over the big guy, learning how to, you know, get in the lane and create, learning the game of basketball. Because, you know, since shorter people are usually more skilled than the taller people, when, you know, that shorter guy, he's usually good from a young age. So when you're good from a young age from a skill standpoint, now it opens up for you to have that, you know, longer experience. Like, you're already good, so now you're learning different aspects of the game and not just skill. Like, you know, you're learning how the game's actually played. You know, usually people don't really know or learn how the game is played until they get to a higher level of basketball, like college or prep school, or to a point where they're already good at basketball, is what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Attention, you're getting offers. And here's where it gets deeper. Most of these guys played heavy AAU on top of school ball. And what do AAU and high school coaches prioritize? Winning, not long-term development. If high school Zion can score 100 points in the paint over 2 games, why would a coach pull him aside and say,
literally,
hey, let's spend 6 months developing your catch and shoot 3? That doesn't help the coach win that season. That doesn't help the program's record. That doesn't help tournament standings. So what happens? That freak athlete keeps doing what works.
Well, yeah.
Until it
Oh my
doesn't.
God.
This is something Kobe Bryant talked about.
My game wasn't about being better than you at 13. It was to be better than you when, you know, the chips are really on the line. And when I'd play to my weaknesses. I wouldn't play to my strengths. I played to my weaknesses.
Like, that's so tough. You know, I just yapped for like 3 minutes. My fault.
Because when you're playing summer basketball, there's so many games. So there's not a lot of skill work being done. So when are you going to get better? Right? When you're playing in competition situations, you're only playing to your strengths. Why? Because you want to win. Right? So what I would do, I was work on the things during those games that I was weak at. Left hand, pull up jump shot, post game. Right? So I have a strategy. So then fast forward to when I'm 17 and my game is completely well rounded, and that player at 13 that I saw at 13 is still doing the same shit at 17. I got a problem.
Not facts.
The problem with being
That's
more
facts.
than everyone is you never feel the pressure to build counters and master your game outside of 12 feet. You don't need footwork if you can just spin and dunk on the small high school center. You don't need a pull-up if you can just Euro step through 3 defenders until you reach the NBA. Now everyone is strong, everyone is fast, and everyone is long. And suddenly, you just can't overpower people anymore. Now the weakness that was hidden for 10 years is being exposed on national television.
Yes.
This is the same exact issue as when a youth coach takes the tallest 10-year-old and says, "You're our starting center." From age 8 to 14, that kid develops drop steps, rebounds, standing finishes, basic post moves, but he never learns how to handle the ball, guard footwork, how to shoot off the move, pick and roll reads, etc. Then he stops growing at 6'3".
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, you see what I'm saying? With the skill aspect of the game and how it's just so much to learn. Oh, my God, bro.
Now what?
Now what, bro? Because, like I just said, bro, usually when you're tall, you're young, you're going to learn how to play the big man position first. And this also fucks a lot of niggas' careers, bro. I know y'all know a 6 foot or 6'4", 6'5" big man. I know you know one. Like, for sure, for fact. Like, everybody knows one. Like, I know at least 10. Nah, I'm guessing. I know like 5 though, bro. All jokes aside, I do know like 5, bro. And usually them niggas be very good and very skilled. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, sometimes that height just catches up, bro.
No college wants a 6'3" center who plays like Shaq without being Shaq.
Yeah.
And now he's stuck. Not because he lacked talent, but because he was developed incorrectly.
Yeah.
This happens everywhere. In youth football, the best athlete touches the ball every play. In youth baseball, the best kid pitches every inning. In youth basketball, the best 9-year-old dominates the ball all game. Winning becomes more important than development. I've seen youth football coaches get into literal fist fights over 5th grade championships. I've seen coaches get a ball to one kid 100 times just to win. I've seen youth football coaches walk around town with a Super Bowl ring like it's an NFL title.
Not facts.
But here's the reality. Nobody cares about your 5th grade championship when you're 22 years old trying to make a roster. Here's what freak athletes
like
miss
at
out.
all.
Efficient footwork and moves when trying to take someone off the dribble, not being able to take and make open threes, and not having a plan when the paint isn't open. Because when you're a freak athlete in high school...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I hate them niggas. I hate on them. Like, I could jump. I'm an athlete and I'm tall, but like, if I was a freak athlete on my side, fuck a league, bro. I mean, fuck a league. Like, oh my God.
The paint is always open. All of this gets exposed in the NBA because they shrink the floor. Defenses scout, they sag off, and they dare you to shoot.
Facts.
You can't just rim run and bail yourself out by charging head first in the paint.
That's why the league is such a scoring fucking league. Like, shit just like this, bro. Like, and I do get what he's saying. It's smarter. But like, nigga, if you don't work on that fucking jump shot.
Because that rim protector is no longer a 6'3" kid who can't even touch the
It's a
net.
7 foot big black African.
Wemby, and Evan Mobley. We saw teams build literal walls against Giannis early in his career. We saw teams ignore Simmons at the 3-point line. We see defenders duck under screens against
Giannis could have kicked that out to the left wing, though.
Now the game slows down. And when the paint is crowded and athletic advantages shrink, skill becomes king. The players who can shoot off the dribble.
His is such a dog. And this why, this is why, I don't feel like the fucking guard position, the small guard position should never die out, bro. That should always be a game. Like, it's a part of the game of basketball, bro. Like, the shit that you see Jalen Brunson doing, like I was just saying, bro, it relates to him being a small guard his whole life. So he's just so fucking elite. With everything he do, his footwork, his twins, his jumper, how he get to his spots, how he come off the screen, how he make his reads. Like, it's just so elite, bro. Like,
punish closeouts, playoff ball, and space the floor, they survive. And the ones who can't, they become limited. So here's how we fix it. If you're a freak athlete, stop chasing wins, start chasing development.
Yeah.
If you're a 6'6" 5-star averaging 25 points without a jumper, you don't need more AAU experience.
Y'all better need a jump
Coaches
shot, boy.
already know who you are. You need 3 to 5 months every offseason where you barely play games, you get uncomfortable, you rebuild mechanics if needed, and shoot thousands of reps on top of working on your mid-range and mastering counters, the whole nine. If you already have high major offers, more AAU tournaments are not helping you. Skill development will. And parents, stop measuring success by points per game at 14. Coaches, stop hiding weaknesses just to win tournaments. And players, stop leaning on what makes you comfortable. The goal isn't to dominate 15-year-olds. The goal is to reach your full potential so you can dominate for the next 15 years. Freak athletes don't struggle to shoot because they lack talent.
Like, even a nigga who just had the ball, Sengun a freak athlete? No. He's very fucking skilled because he's not athletic. So the fact that he's not athletic makes him have to work on other parts of his game to make them more skilled to fill in for that athleticism game. Like,
they struggle because their talent protected them from needing to learn. And the game always exposes what you avoid. Athleticism opens the door, skill keeps you in the room. If you are gifted physically, that's a blessing, but if you don't develop skill to match it, that blessing can become a ceiling.
Have you ever?
Good video.